how can we maintain perfect health? I am Dr. Jagajit Singh Virk, MBBS, FCGP, FEMS, PGDGM. We have our health from our mental, spiritual, and emotional attitude. It's in our mind, and we get physical health from our body. Mental health also contains social, vocational, financial, and environmental health. All these are very, very essential to keep ourselves perfect, healthy. Our mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and physical health are almost 25% each. Mental health, emotional health, and spiritual health are from our inward world. Only our physical health is on our outward world. So, root causes of upset health. Mental, we have got cognitive functions which are deranged, perceptual patterns, those are affected. In emotional health, the regulation of emotions is there, like grief, sadness, anger, etc. etc. And in the spiritual health, we should know the meaning and purpose of our life and the relationship with something greater than we think. That universe to which we all say God Almighty or supernatural power. All physical diseases are in the physical realm. How we get chronic diseases? Only three main reasons by which we can get chronic diseases. One is deficiencies. Deficiencies of macronutrients and micronutrients, those which are very essential to our body function. So when we don't get enough, there is a problem of deficiency diseases because our body does only the survival functions of our body, and it doesn't help in getting us longevity functions of our body. So as the deficiencies are increased, even our survival functions are affected. Then there are toxins in chemicals, in the infections of all germs, fungus, viruses, parasites, and toxins from pesticides. All these affect our normal physiological functions of our body. And then stress, which is related to our mind, mental, spiritual, and emotional well-being. Control of physiology of our body. Hypothalamus in the brain coordinates interactions between all physiological systems in our body to control the physiological variables, including growth and development of our body, macro and micronutrients and vitamins, how they functions and how they act, socialization with our environment, thermoregulation around our environment and our body, energy balance and mitochondrial functions of our body, oxygenation to the every cell of our body through respirations, detoxification of our body, including our defecation, our sweating, and our release of waste products from our body, acid balance in the sense of our uh, respiratory system and our urinary tract system. Osmoregulation is also through our this process. Homeostatic control, the control of each of these variables is dependent on homeostatic control mechanisms that operate at each level, at the molecular level, at the cellular level, tissue level, organ level, and physiological level. First is assimilation. When we eat something, there is a process of assimilation through digestion, absorption is taken place, then the microbiota in our gut that affects our absorption, assimilation, and the gastrointestinal motility, which takes the products to our waste through the anus. Structural integrity of our muscles, our systems in our subcellular membranes and musculoskeletal structures. Communication in our body through endocrine glands, through hormones, neurotransmitters from gut to the brain, and in the brain, immune messengers from helping us from external invaders. Defense and repair. Our immune system is ready to defend and repair. Inflammation is for our repair of our systems. Infections are there, which we are to tackle in our body, and microbiota in all the systems of our body, mainly in the gut, in the nasal passages, respiratory passages, mouth, and on the skin. Transport system of our body, like cardiovascular system, through which all the nutrients, hormones, and all the oxygen and blood is circulated throughout the body to give nutrients and to take away the wastes. Lymphatic system also does the same thing. Growth and development. The growth hormone, insulin-like growth factor 1, axis is a critical regulator of somatic growth and development. Secretion of growth hormone by the pituitary gland is induced by the hypothalamic peptides, growth hormone releasing hormone, and somatostatin, as well as the peptide ghrelin that is released by the stomach. Growth hormone induces the release of IGF-1 from tissues, which acts on tissues to promote the linear growth effects of growth hormone. Liver IGF-1 is the predominant mediator of somatic growth. However, autocrine effects of IGF-1 on adipose tissue also has an important role in regulating circulating IGF-1 levels and somatic growth. macro and micronutrients and vitamins, maintenance of levels, allocation of nutrients to sites of the body, changes in utilization or substrate preference, like I have told you, survival mechanism and our longevity mechanism. Socialization, maintenance of social interaction with our environment and our people, social withdrawal and social empathy. All these affect our health. Thermoregulations, maintenance of temperature through vasodilatation or vasoconstriction and hormonal responses to change the metabolism of the body, and rise in thermal set points and reductions in thermal set points according to the season of the environment. Energy balance through appetite, regulation of appetite. Leptin is secreted by the white adipose tissue and signals to the hypothalamus to suppress hunger by inhibiting neuropeptide Y and PY and agouti-related peptide AGRP, which induce feeding, and by promoting the synthesis of alpha melanocyte stimulating hormone, alpha MSH, which suppresses hunger. Ghrelin synthesized in the stomach during periods of food deprivation is a peripheral signal that promotes feeding behavior. Sickness-induced anorexia, change in taste and substrate preferences are also affecting the health through our appetite. Energy balance also affects our body composition, maintenance of lean or fat composition, mobilization of energy stores, signaling molecules and substrates for biosynthetic pathways. Oxygenation, changes in respiration, changes in oxygen hemoglobin affinity, vascular resistance and blood flow, and increased RBCs through erythropoietin secretion from the kidney. Detoxification, detoxify pathogenic signals, byproducts promote disease and homeostatic tolerance and excretion of the waste products. Osmoregulation, hydration, blood volume and blood pressure, electrolyte balance. This is all through osmoregulations of the body. Acid-base balance is also through metabolic regulation of pH, respiratory regulation of pH, and chemical buffers, which help acid-base balance. In this, the fundamental lifestyle factors which we should emphasize upon: sleep and relaxation. 7 to 8 hours sleep is essential for our body to rest and repair, and that too a very nice sleep, deep sleep, including REM sleep and deep sleep, and exercise and movement 5 days a week is essential. That contains aerobic exercises, that will have strengthening exercises and balancing exercises and stretching exercises. Nutrition and hydration, nutrition of our balanced diet, hydration of water, which we should 2 or 3 liters of water daily, and maybe increased in summer months, and it should be taken so that your urine is almost white. Stress to resilience, we must take the help of deep breathing, meditation, yoga, and like to de-stress our body. Relationships and networks, love is always a good habit for each and every individual and each and everything. When disease, you are to work on your antecedents, which are the predisposing factors, genetic or environmental factors. Are they affecting your health? Triggering factors which activate your disease, or mediators or perpetuators or contributors which contribute to your going to a sickness body. Tips for healthy lifestyle. Measure and watch your weight daily or once in a week. Limit unhealthy foods and eat healthy meals. Unhealthy foods which are in the market, like processed food, packaged food, or all these refined foods, these should be avoided, and one should have healthy meals in the form of plant-based or even non-veg, which is healthy, of not of farms. It should be very, very important to have nice cooking for all these meals. Take multivitamin, multimineral supplements to boost your health and to get your deficiencies corrected. Drink water and stay hydrated, and limit sugared beverages, colas like things. Exercise regularly and be physical active all the time. Reduce sitting and screen time of your television or your computer. Get enough good sleep. 7 to 8 hours good sleep is enough to get your cells and body repaired and rejuvenate. Go easy on alcohol and stay sober. Avoid tobacco because it also causes so many diseases. Be smart in the sun. Get screened. Keep emotions under control. Sunbath is important. Barefoot walk. Grounding is essential. Meditation to de-stress. Avoid negative things of persons, news, and events. 6 pillars of health. Dr. Jacobs provides guests with innovative solutions to improve and maintain health and vitality with 6 pillars of healthy living: active living, healthy eating, restorative sleep, stress reduction and awareness, connection with your surroundings, passion and purpose, and gratitude. These were all. Thank you very much.